Here we go. Here we go. Upper bracket semifinals, Puffdar versus jwzr. Once again, shout out to Puffdar for making this event happen. Well, right now he's going to have to make it happen against jwzr here on Acid WDM2. It looks like all he needs is a shotgun. Even with all those shots, it's going to be jwzr pulling himself down with his own rocket launcher. Nicely done. I drank all that coffee way too damn fast. Getting some upticks. But nice plasma from Puffdar. Knocking jwzr down to 70 health, a little bit of armor left over. But without anything else really coming up for the time being, Puffdar's just going to be out for blood here. And he's going to be pulling up his own first frag. Second frag technically, but it's the first real one. 1 on -1. Y is going to be up, and Puffdar's throwing off just a token rocket before he goes over for red armor. jwzr's rockets not quite finding their mark. Puffdar running in here with lots of plasma, but getting heavily punished with these rockets. My God, every one of these is just a floor-to-ceiling bounce, but Puffdar, with 59 health, is going to be getting out of that one more frag up on the board. So Puffdar's going to be using a little bit of time here to recover. Good timing on the YA. Mega's going to be up, and it's going to be getting a little bit lonely before jwzr gets pulled on down there. Puffdar looking more for red armor, wanting to bank on the hope that jwzr's not going to be going in for Mega right off the spawn. But the longer it's up, the more time jwzr has to go. Maybe it's a good idea after all. And there's the pickup. But it's immediately going to be burned off here. The plasma coming out of Puffdar is absolutely incredible with the finisher from the rocket. Puffdar taking very little relative damage during that fight. But he wants to wash off a little bit. Wash off some of that stank. It looks like it's going to be open pool season for both of them here. So red's going to be up and taken by jwzr. Again, more plasma and LG. I'm sorry, railgun coming out of Puffdar there. Yeah, I'm not going to call it EB. You Warsaw weirdos are never going to get me to do that. But nice shots out of Puffdar. So, again, we're really seeing jwzr just kind of slam his face up against the wall repeatedly here, and he can finally bring himself back up to 0, but with only 2 health, I wonder how far he can extend this thing. There's a 25 at the Y, another 25, so that's a lot of allowance from Puffdar there at the yellow armor. I mean, this is a map where even the green armors are being timed by the upper player. I mean, these are all very, very important to pick up. Especially in the yellow armor room, because it's such a recovery stronghold. And so jwzr is able to go from 2 health to more than 100 very, very quickly. And just wants to be like Puffdar and plus forward with that plasma, switching over to the right gun. And there's the frag. Now up on the board. But here's Puffdar with rockets, is wanting to bounce off and punish. But there's Puffdar making like jwzr and killing himself with his own rocket launcher. But he has to be careful with that plasma and the plus 4 because a little bit of that splash is going his way too. So Puffdar maintaining a 5 frag lead. jwzr on the run with 2 health once again. Hasn't stopped him before, but now Puffdar can pull him on down. So jwzr finally having a little bit of time. Oh no! Okay. I was going to say having a little bit of time to recover on the stack and get ready for the next fight, but he brought that fight right to Puffdar with that rocket jump. And see, here's Puffdar trying to control away even the green armors. Yeah, this is important, but his timing has to be good to make that of any use to him whatsoever. Otherwise, jwzr can get away with Mega. And now it's going to be a fight for red. Yeah, and Puffdar isn't there, so he spent all that time being there for the green. No time for the red. He's able to turn it back around on yellow, though, but look at this damage coming out of jwzr, absolutely immense, and it's going to be traded, however. 8 health for him, and he cannot afford to wait on that red. Would have been highly amusing if he tried. He's going to come back for it, though. He's going to be really loud on these shards. And there's the red pickup. Can't believe he actually got away with that, but there's Mega for Puffdar. With only 21 health, I could see that he needed it. But this is going to be low stack on low stack frags there. jwzr taking it, leaving himself with only 20 health. But again, that yellow armor is a beautiful place to recover. You have 2 25s, you have a little pool for waiting. You have the yellow armor, of course. Such a nice, peaceful place. Red armor, on the other hand, not so. Not so peaceful, ever. And the bottom of the barrel is just going to be a nasty, nasty fight every time. So halfway through this, and we're still seeing a 7-frag lead for Puffdar. The last minute has... Okay. That was going to be our last minute, apparently. jwzr just wanting to save some... What a pathetic map. Oh, no, it's just that, you know, people haven't played it in such a long time that, you know, you've forgotten everything. It's like one of my favorite movies, Hook. I can't believe I just made that reference, but...
A player called the vote.
He's forgotten everything. And so jwzr didn't have a, oh, there you are, Peter moment. He really needed it, however.
Game over.
So we're going to be going over to the next map here in just a moment, guys. But yeah, being rusty on a map like Acid WDM2 is not a place to be. Now, a lot of people have comments about, you know, the cell shading and the quote-unquote cartoon nature of Warsaw. Now, the visual aesthetic, I mean, a map like this is much closer to what we're seeing there. And it's less cartoony, more, we're going to make the fact that people are going to be using high pick mip and bright colors on the skins. We're going to make bright skins not look like ass. That's the entire idea. Is making the entire visual aesthetic of your common, like, Pro Q3 setup look intentional instead of just tacked together. That's the idea. Not that I have that confirmed, like, word of God from any of the developers, but that's what I'm seeing, and that's what it looks like to me. You're going to make it look all bright and stupid anyway, so we're going to make it look like it's part of the actual visual aesthetic. And so the fact that it's quote-unquote cartoony is just a way to make it fit more with how most Quake players have their config set up anyway. So I can have this running largely at default settings and still have it look halfway decent. Now, one of the things I absolutely love is that if you turn pitmip on, the alpha maps are still there, so you still get the texture of the walls and the little grates of the floors, and I think that's kind of neat. But the point is, you cannot make Warsaw look ugly. Now, I'm sure somebody's going to give me some screenshots pretty soon that completely put me up as a liar, but you know, you can set your pick-mip, you can set your models and your skins, and it'll still look like it's intended to look like that. And Puffdar, I don't know why he was derping there for just a second. That server lag. But a really quiet map here so far. jwzr really wanting to make this happen as quickly as possible. I mean, he's got all the stack that he needs to make a fight happen. But Puffdar is really just slow-footing it around the map here. 23 health. Hardly jumping. Hardly making any sound. There's the 50 up by the YA. Taking top map, he's going to be fairly safe up here.
You are tied for the lead.
But that'll tie it back up one-on-one. So yeah, really odd play out of Puffdar here so far. Like, this is about that jwzr is obviously like, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's just run around everywhere. And only pausing for this red armor. Now that he's got timing on it, 1 second over the minute. Under the minute if we were counting up. Nice LG, and there's the rail to finish off. But yeah, I'm mostly perplexed at how Puffdar is moving through the map here so far. So yeah, good damage, but he's just not moving quickly enough to avoid any shots from jwzr whatsoever. I mean, this is Warsaw, you gotta go fast. Like, way more than Tribes fast. You have to go, like, speed of thought fast. Just not my speed of thought, because that's incredibly retarded at the moment. So yeah, jwzr is seemingly perplexed a little bit too, where he's only taking a few of these fights to completion. And maintaining this 4-on-2 lead here. But it's like he sees Puffdar slowing down and he's like, okay, maybe I should afford to sneak down a little bit more too. So we've seen jwzr go from exploding into the map to crawling around the map, and now Puffdar is able to get a lot more shots off as a response. Interesting. But jwzr now down 43 health. Puffdar has armor up, but he wants the frag more than anything else. It's just going to be one frag between them now. Oh, delirium. Yeah. That's one way to get yourself banned, bro. But yeah, one frag between them. Yeah, Puffdar does not move. What? Puffdar didn't move! Puffdar did not move! He stayed in one spot. Yeah, he jiggled around a little bit, but he didn't move. He just said, I am a wall. Come here and kill yourself on me. And that'll tie it up 3-on-3. I mean, that was the frag to tie it, of all things. Now jwzr's on the run. Puffdar's able to run him on down with rails, turn back around and make that a double frag right off to spawn. Oh my god. That should not have happened. There's no... Why? That was silly. Oh, Warsaw, you so random. But I like the little touches like this, like the teleporter, you know, the one-way teleporter still having a teleporter model there, but having the close sign. I think that's beautiful. Puffdar to wall. But yeah, watching jwzr at the moment. Good LG here. Looking to follow up with the plasma, but dropping down. It looks like the LG from Puffdar is going to be more than enough to make jwzr back away from that fight. But jwzr's going to be able to bring this thing up close once again. Yeah, and he wants frags more than anything else right now. Just plus forward and plus plasma equals frag for jwzr. One time anyway. Oh my god! What is happening? I can't commentate this crap. This is just way too random. Oh my god. Like, alright. I need way more coffee apparently. I thought I was covered in the caffeine department, but apparently not. Puffdar just shows up like, hi. Do you have any rockets you could spare? I'm fresh out. Thank you. I'll be leaving now. Meanwhile, jwzr is going to be running the entire map. 2 seconds to red, 2 seconds to yellow. Puffdar is going to want at least one of those, but jwzr wants to fight more than anything. Both of them will be popping up and killing each other in midair. Oh, it was so cute! Such a Teletubby frag. So jwzr's still up by 1. And they just run directly at each other. Uh-oh, getting lit up here by Kurtball. What? Kurtball's asking me if I'm streaming any games. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Well, in 5 minutes I might be able to meet you, Kurtball. Because we've got 4 left on this, and unless jwzr drops this one too, he's going to be able to take it. But Puffdar keeping it close. 47 health though. I mean, this isn't really a point where he can keep running it. I mean, he's good on weapons. And jwzr's going to run directly at him at the Mega. With nothing but Gunblade, I think. But jwzr's able to take away red armor off the spawn. I just died at Mega, so of course I could take red as long as it spawns within the next 5 seconds. And we're getting some comments from chat that this is like super aggressive from both of them, but I don't know, there's a difference between like knowing your edge and using that edge to cut your opponent and just plus forwarding, or just spawning and just running up against your opponent. I mean, there's aggressive and then there's just twerking on each other, you know? It's a 10 on 9. jwzr are holding down a decent amount of armor now. But look at this from Puffdar. Plenty of Mega and a good amount of armor as well. And I just love that fan sound. It's so calming. And I can't afford the calming right now. I'll just fall asleep on my keyboard. Despite the randomness of this game. 2 minutes left, and again, 1 frag down for Puffdar. Here comes the LG, and there's the rocket to pop it up. And 1 more will do it. The splash damage is going to pull it off. 10 on 10 now. 2 minutes left to play. But where's Puffdar going after this? I mean, he's waiting around for this red. He's giving a lot of time to jwzr to recover off of that. I mean, Puffdar had a decent amount of health left over after that frag. That could have been a spawn punish. But Puffdar wanted red more than anything. And again, so you're trading that for allowing jwzr to have all the weapons that he needs for this next fight. I mean, everything but rockets. But we've already seen that jwzr could do more than enough with plasma, plasma riot gun, and EB. There, I said EB. You all happy now? Bitches. Electro Bolt. My ass. But he's staying top map. Not having any rockets, he doesn't want any flatline fights, which is exactly what Puffdar is going to bring to him. It's going to be rockets on Plasma and a mutual frag, keeping it 10 on 10 with 1 minute left. So jwzr, a little bit nervous being down here on the bottom and coming into red, not knowing who's going to be there. Again, just like Furious Heights, you never know exactly what the situation on red is going to be until you get there. But he's going to be pulling off that one frag, and with the Mega here, he's going to be looking for another one. So Puffdar, staying in that fight, he had a few viable exits there. He had a moment where he knew that jwzr was going to be exactly on the Mega Pad and could not aggress on him. And jwzr doesn't have any weapons to do any long-range punishment anyway, but with 3 health, he's going to be pulling off a 3rd frag. Making it 53 with the 50 pickup. Able to get up on 100 now. Puffdar with rockets trying to make it happen, but his opponent's right on top of him, just goombing on down, just aim down. And plus Plasma. And so Puffdar, 14 seconds left, is going to be calling GG. That was the most random fight I've ever seen. Ever. Oh, jeez. Just be waiting up behind the barrel.
3.
Just chilling.
2.
Just chilling.
1. Game over.
So, that was weird. That was just so random. But there's the fan sound to console me. 14 on 10, guys, semifinal. And going to be looking for the other semifinal in just a moment here. Kerpal versus Overactive. Going to go over to Crisis Cup 1. Going to find it. Would be cool to not use console during the game. I give you advantage back because I am fair play. Oh, oh. Here comes some QQ. I'm going to leave the drama and go look for a game. Crisis versus Overactive. I'm sorry, Kerpal versus Overactive. On Crisis 1, let me see if I can find it. Well, they're not in it. There's nobody, it's, okay, there we go. Another map? No, jwzr took both of those, I thought. Was I wrong? Yeah, jwzr won both of those, I think. I can go back there real quick. Okay. Huh. Okay, I may be mistaken there. I may be going back over to, what was it, Cup 5? Yeah. Going back. I should learn to look at my own damn overlay, shouldn't I? Such a noob.
A player called a vote.
Okay,
Game
so noob
over.
on me. Alright, alright, you all get to whip me now. We'll get stream spankings later. But yeah, it looks like we're going to be going to a tiebreaker after all. Yeah, you gloat, Rotten Rose. You gloat over my noobage. I'll gloat over your noobage later. Alright, so here we go. Still warming up on the final map between jwzr and Puffdar. In one of the semifinals, Kerpal's is going to have to wait. Alright, so they should be warmed up here. Well, I mean, over the last 2 maps, they should have been warmed up anyway. Oh, Fairy.
Ready to fight. 3.
Here we go. GLHF called out. Tiebreaker between Puffdar and jwzr in the upper bracket semifinal. And we are now live here. Puffdar with EB and rockets. Well, one rocket's not going to be doing much. And jwzr with LGs is going to be plus forwarding right into Puffdar's face, taking that first frag. And a rail off of the spawn. So Puffdar is going to be weak here. Can't even commit to a 50 health right now. Well, he can commit to a YA and the 225s down in the basement. And coming out of the basement is going to be a difficult thing for him and in the game. Heyo. But 30 seconds in, one frag up for jwzr. Puffdar having absolutely no initiative here, getting almost no damage off whatsoever. jwzr now up 2-0, and it's going to be a close-range fight when that Gunblade is just going to be taking him on down. Gunblade OP, bro. Gunblade OP. Puffdar down 16 health. Maybe Kerpal and Overactive will wait, but Puffdar's not waiting for a red armor grab. Dove in right for it. Not knowing where jwzr is. On account of not knowing where jwzr was. So he's going to be coming in fairly noisily through the map now. And as soon as he hears shots fired, he's going to be going all sorts of silent. But armor's picked up. jwzr completely stacked. No EB for him, though. No LG either. So the long-range punish is going to be difficult for jwzr. Unless he just relies on grenades. Holy crap. Just complete dominance with those there. But he has to go back for the red. There it is. So what does that leave Puffdar with? 150. And there's the LG from jwzr now. With some retaliation from Puffdar as he drops on down. But down is going to be all the way he goes. jwzr taking that 3-up-on-1. Puffdar waiting for red armor, and he wasn't anywhere near it to when it was picked up last time. Didn't get the audio cue. And showed up 8 seconds too early. Now jwzr a little bit early here on the Mega. Shouldn't be punishable by Puffdar, but Puffdar can use this opportunity to grab red and grab a few more weapons. And by a few more weapons, I mean plasma and rockets. Yeah, not having a railgun there is going to be really devastating. So there's jwzr maintaining his lead, maintaining his stack. And now they're just arguing with Kerpal over when they're going to be starting that next one. It'll be alright. We're all good. Either way, we're going to have plenty of matches here. Nice aggression from jwzr. That's a really difficult place to get out of there in the Mega. But again, this LG coming out of jwzr is just so consistent, he doesn't need to switch over to too many other things. Oh no, guys! If Kerpal if Kerpal wants to and Overactive want to start, don't let me prevent that. Like, yeah, if you want to delay it for the stream, cool, but that's entirely up to you. I never like preventing matches from getting played. The streamer should never be keeping things up. So yeah. So 8-up-on-1. And I know that we're saying that it's 7 minutes, but if Puffdar doesn't bring things back quickly, he may be GGing out a little bit earlier. But hey, with only 5 health, now 1 health, jwzr needs to fight to stay alive. But hey, he gets out of that thing without a scratch. Amazing. Puffdar had Raikon coming into that fight. But now with Mega, jwzr can make another one happen here. Pulling out his own Raikon and nailing Puffdar to the ground. So jwzr just waiting for the play on red armor, and I mean the spam was good. It was the right idea, but the shots didn't quite come in when they needed to, and so Puffdar going, all right, you don't need to ask me twice. If I'm given a break on red armor, I'm going to take it. I'm going to break jwzr. But still 8 frags between them, and the 50 health is not quite going to be up. There's a YA for him, but that's going to be giving jwzr a whole lot of heads up on where Puffdar is going to be. And yeah, jwzr just took all that health a little bit ago, so Puffdar's got nothing to recover on here for the time being. So Puffdar going back into silent mode. Coming in here on Mega, going by it. It's not going to be there, of course. No damage dealt out by Puffdar, so this weight isn't something he needs to have. Now, yellow armor, cool. But being up here on the flatland fight isn't going to be doing him any favors. He could shove jwzr down that hole, but he's going to be popping right back out of there to take that frag back 11-on-2. Oof, there we go. Puffdar finally picking one up with 56 health. He should be able to recover here. He's only got rockets, however. So unless he can get really close to jwzr very quickly, he might not be able to turn this frag into anything worthwhile. There's the LG pickup. Some YA for him too, but oh man, he needs that YA after taking a rail from the rear there. Puffdar now just waiting for it. But the more he waits, the more rails he takes. There we go. He's finally able to stab back out with one, but he's going to be trading that with the red armor pickup. So jwzr is going to go, okay, you're giving that to me? Fine. If you want to show up at Mega, I'm going to completely punish. Oh no, but Puffdar wants to plus forward this. jwzr just waiting for him to get to him, leaving Puffdar with 47 health. But look at this rail right off the spawn. That's going to put jwzr on the back leg immediately off the pad there. But still 1 second to Mega. This is a fight that Puffdar absolutely needs to pick. And there's the chase, there's the pickup, and there's the frag. 11 on 5. Puffdar finally making some momentum here. May be able to take this thing back. And again, this is a tiebreaker on one side of the upper bracket semifinals. Fighting for all the cash today. Ooh, but jwzr's Rockets holding out against Puffdar's Plasma. And again with the mutual frags. Okay, that like had to be server side. That weren't me. Playing on that, you know, not something I would put up with. But maybe it's just the fact that I'm watching with a 130 ping. Hey, it's a hell of a lot better than Painkiller netcode. We'll give it that. But 15 on 6, you know, Puffdar has some momentum there, but now every single rocket from jwzr is shutting that down. There's the one, but 10 health, he can pick up 50 here. And maybe YA. Oh no, but here, like 50 and YA would be enough to start scouting out, okay, where's my opponent at? But he's going for Mega here. And jwzr showed up for that fight a little bit early himself, so now this is going to be a 1 Mega. If he doesn't leave it, jwzr coming back for it. So silly. Oh, wow. jwzr just doesn't care right now. That's giving Puffdar a 6 frag difference here. So jwzr not too concerned about the lead at the moment. Just wanted to see if he could get anything out of that Mega. Really ballsy, really foolish, but it doesn't really cost him anything at the moment. But now Puffdar is fully stacked up, only missing a lot of Mega. This LG from jwzr, absolutely devastating. Can Puffdar switch over in time to make it happen? No, jwzr's Rocket's going to have the last word there. 16 on 9 now. And there's a little bit of punish on the red armor. Very nice direct rocket. But he's got nothing but the rockets to work with at the moment. But jwzr is putting himself in a perfect place to let those rockets punish. As long as Puffdar can, you know, hit with them. Would be nice. Not happening, though. Wow. Wow. That LG and then a plus forward to Plasma, and he still makes it happen. Again, the randomness of these fights is just way out of bounds. But 7 frags, 2 minutes. Definitely doable for Puffdar. But I'm very breath-holdy at the moment. And unfortunately for you, every time I do go breath-holdy, there's no nice fan noise on the map to console you. 17 on 11. Looking for the chase here from Puffdar. He's going to be able to push it through the teleporter, but jwzr was forcing Puffdar to make a choice there between the chase and an item. And it looks like jwzr is going to be able to win out on both of those decisions. But hey, Puffdar gets a decent spawn for the red, but no weapons that are really going to be helping him push for the red himself. I mean, yeah, defend it, but taking the damage he did off the spawn, he cannot stick around. So it's going to be a red for Mega trade. But even that trade may be dangerous. Puffdar's going to be running into it a little bit late. Here comes jwzr trying to make it happen, and there it is. And yeah, Puffdar, with 1 minute left, is calling GG. There it is, 19 on 11 for the semifinal.